Hello, 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 hello. I'm back with some more Pokemon Alpha Sapphire again on today's stream. Hi Moss, how are you doing today? So we're going to be continuing where we left off last week. It's on Thursday, if I remember correctly. We got our 7th gym badge. We were able to dive, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, we're going to start things off today by going and getting the final member of our team, which is going to be good. And then we will be chasing after Team Aqua after that point. So, that being said, let us jump into the game. Okay, I have... Wait, did I say final members? I meant. Because we should be able to get both of them today. I think we'll get both of them today. I have placed myself in Shoal Cave just to be sure, because I didn't want to mess it up and have my clock be wrong. I can't see if I don't know where I can see a clock on any of these screens. Don't know what time it is in game. I can't. I have no clue. But I wanted to make sure that it didn't change from being low tide. So I stuck myself in here. So we are going to be going through Shoal Cave today. I forgot to write down stuff on my whiteboard here. I don't think we got that. No. You have to stream on mute. Oh dear. How are you doing today? Just going to write down some stuff for this area. Good. Almost done with Pokemon. Why, you think? Excellent. The main story, you mean? Mm-hmm. And you ordered used US... Oh, Ultra Sun. It's like... US? Ultra Sun today. Cool. Nice. I always lose my pen lid. There you go. Okay. Cool. So, we are going to head in now. That actually might be the Pokemon I'm looking for. If it doesn't disappear. It is. Huh, nice. I'll take that. So this is the 5th member of our team. It's a critical capture. Now I think I've got a full party at the moment. So we'll have to pick up Snowrun once we finish in there. I'm not going to worry about going to grab it now because it's not like there's any trainers in here, so I don't need... it's not going to miss out on any experience by not being here. I'll just pick it up when I when I'm finishing here. That was that makes things a whole lot easier, just finding that straight away. You had no idea that Snowrun is the next member. Mm-hmm. Well, it is. You now know. Now I do need to, if I see another one, I do need to catch it for my living dex. So we will obviously pick it up if it appears again. I don't think that's one. Or maybe it is. Okay. I'm not sure where it is though. It might be in an area I can't get to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in an area. Oh no, it's not. It's down here. Cool. Okay, well. What's this special thing? Oh, it's level 40. This one's level 44? Well, this one's going to be the member of our team. That makes things a whole lot easier. It's going to be the first female on our team. But that's fine. It doesn't need to be male. The only requirement is Frostlass has to be female, but Galele can be male or female. A bit like Gardevoir can be male or female, but Galade has to be male. But this makes training it so much easier. Because, well, it's already like almost on par, sort of almost on par with the rest of my team. Cool. That is really useful. Okay, well, that's the Snowrun that we're going to be using. Okay, now I literally don't need anything in here, so I'm just going to stick up a repel. I'll use this singular repel first. Okay. Put my item finder back on. That was another one. Is this the way I want to go? Yeah, well, I think I messed up. Oh no, I don't think I did. I think there's just literally one item I can't get right now. Pretty sure it's just one item I can't get because I don't have the Mach Bike. So I think we're still fine to explore the rest of the cave. Not that it really matters, because the main thing that I was here for, I've got now in Snowrun. So it's not the end of the world if we had to come back at a later point. I think I can still get to everywhere apart from like one little thing. Why is Snowrun's popping up so much right now? Okay. Pretty sure that's a Snowrun again. What's up this way? Some more shoal salt. Just need 2 more of those, and then we will be able to get to the shell bell. Because we already came in here during high tide, so I already have the shoal shells. What? I'm so confused with why it's always Snowrun on these on the dex nav. I don't think this is a trainer. Oh, that one wasn't. To be fair, that was a Zubat. Ah, you give me the focus band. Thank you. And there's the final shoal salt. Yeah, it's that TM there for it's frost breath, which we can't get, so I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. It's not like I really need that TM anyway, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Wait, can I not come this way? No, maybe I can't get to the bottom bit. Maybe I can't. I don't think I can get there. Okay. I'm gonna go grab the muck bike and... Well, what I'll do is I might as well grab the shell bell. The shell bell, sorry, not the shell bell. Shell bell. I will leave the... No, please stop talking to me. Oh yeah, I forgot he gives you the slow bronite as well. I'll go back in now, because that will tell me if it's high tide or not, and there's no point doing it if it's going to be high tide. No, it's still low tide, okay. Which means my clock is correct, because it turns to high tide at 9 o'clock. Okay. Do you have fly at the moment? No. Okay, I'm going to need to go back to the Pokemon Center to grab our flying Pokemon. Now, it's we're gonna have to unfortunately start giving my actual team HMs very shortly, unfortunately, because we are gonna need to access areas, but I still want the whole of my team. It's really unfortunate. Okay. Who was my flying Pokemon? Who has fly? I already taught somebody fly. It was Tropius, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Tropius. Okay, we need to get back to Morville City quickly. Just swap out the bike. I don't think I need the Acro bike anymore anyway, so, well, certainly not until I get to the post-gamey bit. Or, well, actually, having, until I have Waterfall, then I can talk to the next member, or the next person about the double bike thing, so I have both bikes. Thank you for letting me switch. Okay, let me fly again back to Morville. Not Morville. That's where I am. Moss Deep. We can grab Linoon again, or actually. What I should do is I should grab Snorunt now. And in terms of HMs, you already have Dive and Surf, don't you? Can you learn Strength? Aha, you can. Excellent. Get rid of that. Can you learn any of the other HMs? You can learn Rock Smash, which I think is the only one I need. I don't think I need Cut at the moment. I don't think there's any more cutting to be done at this moment of time. So that is fine. With this moveset, we should be able to do everything we need to while still having no HMs with my team. So I think we've done quite well there. Once obviously we grab Kyogre, that is when we will need to start giving HMs to my actual team. I'll also add Snorunt to the layout now. She will obviously be evolving on that next level up. I'm actually going to use some red candies on her. What does Flygon normally hold? The soft sand, isn't it? Normally have the soft sand. There it is. Okay, now let's use all these red candies that we have right now. So I have 10 red candies. Wow. Oh, it's all the pickup Lanoon we're doing. That's great. Okay, well, Snorunt wasn't on the layout for very long. Really. It's already changed over to Galele. That's kind of funny. Okay, well, we got Galele already. Wow, that didn't take long at all. We'll keep going with these as well. Get Galele right on par with the rest of the team. I'll sort out IVs and all that kind of stuff. Between streams. I'm just going to do a quick calculation. So Frostbreath is 54. So Blizzard is actually better in my way of looking at the moveset, moves, powers and stuff. Hi Rello. How you doing? Long time no see. So long that I don't remember if I called you Rello before or Nova before. Or Rello Nova. How are you doing? Whoa, 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 what am I doing? I hope I haven't accidentally used some stuff there. Am I playing the original game? As in the original Alpha Sapphire? Either. I just can't remember which one it was I said before. If you mean by original Alpha Sapphire, yes. If you're talking original games, no, I'm not playing Sapphire. I'm not playing Gen 3, I'm playing Gen 6. Or is it emulator? It's on my DS. Okay. Cool. Okay. Let us get back to Shoal Cave so we can finish off exploring it. You need to get the card for it? Do you mean like the game card? Or a capture card? Okay, now we can fully explore this place because why are you always here? Go, like, we don't need you anymore, Snorunt. But yeah, now that I've got the Mark bike instead of the Acro bike, we can actually properly explore this place. Alright. There we go. Back to... I didn't need to go all the way around that way, did I? I went the long way. Oh well. I literally could have just popped through this doorway here. We could have just come up here. Oh well, never mind. What's done is done. I got Frost Breath now. You had this downloaded and you think Omega Ruby on your 3DS XL, but you're not sure how to reclaim it due to your info being thrown all over the place. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's get off the bike. Wait, where are all the items? Are any items down here? No. There we go. These aren't really the hardest of puzzles, but there's the Galaleite. Galaleite? Yeah, Galaleite. You have to get in touch with Nintendo to see if you can get it back. Ah. Well, hopefully you can. And there's a Nevermelt Ice. Obviously, we will be using the Galaleite for Galale when it's not holding the Lucky Egg. We have our second Mega Evolution on the team. As in, one that I can actually Mega Evolve. I obviously have 3 members that are able to. Am I trying to get? Oh, I'm trying to get here. However, I can't get the God of War right until post game, so I won't be Mega Evolving that anytime soon. Wait, did I miss an Icy somewhere? Oh, I think I just picked it up, didn't I? Didn't cross it off my list. Hey. No. No, gone too far. I could just escape rope out. Yeah. I don't need to do anything else in here. We've got everything. So let's just use an escape rope. Okay. Now we can head to route 127 next. Which is the route that's got the massive dive area in it. We'll run across the, we'll cycle across the sand. Cycling on a beach is not easy. Like, Brendan makes it look so easy. Okay. Let me see about Pokemon. I don't think there's going to be anything new. No. Nothing new in terms of Pokemon, but there are some items for us to pick up, so let me just jot them down quickly. So we start getting some plates. Actually, we already got the sky plate, but we get some more plates. Yeah. Let me just grab the map for this area as well. Make things a bit easier on myself to be able to see where everything is. Okay, so I'm going to do everything above on sea level first, and then go into the dive spots afterwards. This is the first time seeing Galele in battle. It's Galele's first fight. Oh, I didn't check movesets and stuff, so we'll do that after this fight. I should really take it to Fall Arbor Town as well, see if it's got any moves it can learn via move relearner. But I'll do that later. I'll do that between streams when I'm sorting out. But I'll certainly look at its the TMs anyway for the moment. Relicanth. Cactum, alright, there you are. Thing being water rock means that Cacturn is very good against it. Let me just have a look at... Clearly, I didn't look at like the stats and stuff. Inner Focus, I feel like a better ability would have been nice. How do you like what gets it strong jaw? Is that when it megas? Is that its megas ability, or is that hidden ability / other ability? Okay, it's Inner Focus or Ice Body. Oh, it has Refrigerate. It doesn't get Strong Jaw? You'd so think that thing got Strong Jaw as an ability. Moody is its hidden ability. So it has Inner Focus or Ice Body. And then Refrigerate is the Mega's ability. Which means normal type moves turn into ice type moves. It's not bad. I won't just throw on a load of normal type moves onto my moveset, but something to think about though. Okay, she is a physical attacker, and she's very quick. Okay, let's have a look at TMs. So, see what she can learn. Okay, Shadow Ball? It's physical attacker though, so... Why are these all special moves? Bulldoze? Can teach it Bulldoze? Why can you only learn like a load of special moves? That's really annoying. Might as well teach you Bulldoze though, to give you some type coverage. I'll probably get rid of Protect, and I'll just use Shadow Ball I'll teach it Shadow Ball instead of Hex. It's almost pointless having Ghost and Dark type moves on your moveset, but there's a slight difference between them. Plus, I haven't got anything better at the moment. Depends what it learns from the move relearner, I guess, to whether I keep Shadow Ball. I would like Ice Fang, ideally, instead of Blizzard, probably, because accuracy and the fact that it's a physical move as well. Probably like that. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's keep it up with fighting these Pokemon trainers. The barrier wasn't enough because I got a crit. Actually, the barrier might not have been enough anyway. But I did get a crit. There's the zinc. Wilma. Shouldn't do too much. Good, good. What else has this fisherman got? What else are you going to use? You're working on filling your Pokedex for sword right now. Nice. A Sharpedo. Let's go Cacturn again. How close are you to filling the deck? The deck? Decks. Couple of level up there. One for Whelmer, which doesn't bother us. Like 95% done. Ooh, that's pretty good. Hi, Glowumbra. The stream is going good, thank you. How are you doing today? Come here, come here. Fight me. Hey, I had a Snorunt for about a minute before I evolved it. Going good? Your team's looking good now. Thank you. Just got to get the last member. Then we're all done with it. Really? I have noticed there's a lot of green on my my team. Gardevoir, Cacturn, and Flygon are all green. Half my team is green. You know, I could stay in and try out Blizzard. Green, reds, or white? True. Yeah, because we've got red for Blaziken, white for Gardevoir, white for Glalie, and also red on Flygon as well. Yeah. We will add in some blue later on. Maybe today. Maybe. If we make it there. I think we might. Maybe. It's a crit! And a level up. Also a level up for Gardevoir. There's some unusual Pokemon being used out here in the water, to be honest. Very unusual. It survived! Uh-oh. Ouch. It took itself out. Well done, Glalie. Okay, this guy's actually swimming, so he might have water Pokemon. He does. Does water resist ground? Is this super effective or is it not? Water does not resist ground. Ice also doesn't resist water. Ice only resists ice. Pretty sure. Okay, I think there's 2 more trainers to go. I think. If this guy's a trainer. Are you a trainer? You are. Ooh, that's a good lead for me. I have my ice type out front. Ah, I missed. I missed again. And I missed another time. Which means I no longer have any left. Well done, Glalie. Eventually. I just realised I don't think I'm even meant to be having Glalie up front, to be honest. Yeah, it's meant to be Flygon up front at the moment. Oopsie! We'll change it after this fight. You got this, Cacturn. No, you don't. You're hitting yourself. Really? That was a lot of damage to do to myself with the confusion hit. At least you're dodging the air slashes. And snapping out of confusion. Wait, where am I going? Excuse me. Okay. I might just pop back and heal quickly. You know what? Actually, what I might do is I might go quickly and grab Tropius and go check out the move reminder just to see if we can get Glalie some better moves. So we're coming back to the Pokemon Center anyway. If I can get Ice Fang now, that'd be so much better than having Blizzard that misses all the time. So let's grab Tropius quickly. Sorry, Wilma. Yeah, what we got then? What we got? Sheer Cold, okay. Ice Shard, Ice Fang. 65.95. Technically, Blizzard actually still wins on my calculation scale, but I prefer the accuracy here, and also its physical move, which is better for Galili. There wasn't anything else really that I wanted that like looked that appealing to me, to be honest. I'll just go back in there though, just to double check. What might be worth doing is actually teaching Galili strength, so that when it's megaed, that's actually a strong ice type move. How much? What is headbutt? Headbutt is 70. So headbutt, while megaed is actually still better than Ice Fang as well. But I don't want to get rid of Ice Fang for headbutt, because when I'm not megaed, then I won't have an ice type move. So yeah, I think we're good here. Let's get back out. Let's get back out there. That is not what I wanted to use. Let's try that again, but, you know, actually fly this time. Oh, I can actually fly straight. Oh no, I can't. I thought I could fly straight to 127. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear of your failed shiny. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd probably be useful to have Whalmer with me. Here you go. Let's get back out there now. Got another Megastone, the Heracronite. Nice. Hariyama. Use God of War. Hit it with a nice psychic. It's a crit as well, even better. Okay. So I said I was going to do all the above water stuff first, but I'm just going to drop through to get to the other side of this little area. I'm just going to check. There is actually a item. Oh, there's a trainer here as well. There's an item down here, so I want to pick it up. Celio. Not the best of matchups. Let's go for a nice Stone Edge, though. Nicely done. There it is. Cool. Excuse me. Carbos. And a rare candy. Cool. That's actually about the above surface stuff all done. So we're gonna head into the main underwatery bit until we get to Route 128. Then we'll do the above surface stuff before heading back underwater again. Actually, kind of makes more sense for me to do. Actually, no, it's fine. I will do the underwater bit for Route 128 first. Okay, if we drop down here, first of all, should be fairly close to one of the items. Let's see. Do I have an image of the underwater bit? No. Grab that just so I can see where I'm going and stuff. There you go. Cool. Earthquake. Nice. Do these divers only ever have one Pokemon? What's going on? Okay. Got the star piece. Okay, there is an item to the left there, that's what I was just trying to find just then. But we'll fight this trainer first. I think it's just the 2 trainers down here. Yeah, it is. Nice, Flygon is level 60. Which means that we can swap the teams around again. Oops, I did not mean to go into this summary there. Oh, I went too far. Well, you're not part of the teams. And then we need to give Flygon back the soft sand. Cool. Okay, let's see if we can find this item. This should be over here somewhere. There it is. HP up. Oh, wait. I don't need to repel under here. There's no Pokemon under here. Oh, it's literally right at the end. Hey, the spooky plate. If we come this way. Excuse me, you're in the way. Chinchou. That's pretty cool. The dread plate. Could give that to Cactus. Okay. Head on down this way. We need to go to where the next 2 branches merge together. Okay, and this next item is the final one for this area. Kind of figured it would be up this way, because that's how it's been before. Oh, Relicanths, wow. Maybe not. Oh, it does actually say northeastern corner. Where are you, item? What? Why can't I find it? No. Main area in the northeast corner of the westernmost branch. That is where I am right now. Just checking to make sure they haven't got their left and right the wrong way around, like I did the other day. But no, I just don't seem to be able to find it. The insect plate is meant to be here. Wish there was a way to find hidden items underwater, like there was for above water with the item finder. I wish that just worked under here. It'd be so much easier. There it is. Got it. It's not even worth it because I'm not even going to use it. Okay. I'm just going to go back to the surface because there's not much point being down here. So I'll go to the surface and we can do Route 128 on the surface. Or do the surface part of 128, I should say. I'm just going to BRB for a moment though, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, where were we? Heading down to Route 128 next, but I am just going to throw the rappel up. Okay, are there any new Pokemon? There is Corsola now. I don't know whether I've got Corsola though. I don't have Corsola. So 5% on the Super Rod. So we'll do some Super Rod encounters there. Just jotting down the items. Cool, okay. Let's get on down there then. Okay, Route 128, let me get the map open again so I can see where the trainers and stuff are. That's one of the heart skills. Heart skill number 2. Go fight this trainer up here. A golem. Interesting. Let's use Ice Fang. Let's use our first Ice Fang, see how it goes. Not bad. Surprised I didn't go for a rock move, assuming that is super effective. But it has slowed me down. Not enough though. My Galili is nice and super quick. Alright. Let's use our ground type for this. I know I could stay in, but I like to stab super effective where possible. Bye-bye. Whale. Okay. Just go for a nice crunch on it. Ah, it's now underwater. Let's just crunch again. Cool. Did he have two Pokemon? Nice. Blaziken's level 63. Seadra. It's just pure water. No dragon typing just yet. It is 2 Pokemon as well. It's a crit. Fight this little tuber guy. Oops, sorry, just punched my microphone. A nice level up as well. I forgot to pick up the last heart scale while I was on the little sandbar here. Oops. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do some fishing quickly, and then we will grab the rest of the items from underwater. Okay, I don't think fishing here is going to be the best of ideas. I'm just going to grab my headphones as well. You sneeze. Oh, excuse me. It's always easier to fish with my earbuds. Okay, I'm going to do it against some rocks down here. Let's sneeze again. Oh man, excuse me. Oh. Okay. Ooh. I feel like I'm a bit too close there. "30 encounters will do. If we can find Corsola in that time, great. If not, we'll move on." Now, last time we were trying to find a Pokemon via fishing, we actually got a shiny Magikarp. So, we certainly won't be getting a shiny Magikarp here, because we can't find them, but we might find a different shiny. You never know. Or duplicates, of course, because I've already done so much chain fishing. Wait, what? Am I not using the Super Rod? Am I using the Good Rod right now? I shouldn't be able to get Magikarp. Am I using the wrong rod? If I am, that's just silly. Oops. I'm gonna not count any of those. I'm glad it didn't take long for Magikarp to appear. So we'll start now. It'd have been hilarious if that had been a shiny Magikarp just after I said we can't get any shiny Magikarp, and then shiny Magikarp appears. That would have been funny, but was not the case. Well, it's good. No bites. I still don't know. I still don't understand why Love Disc doesn't evolve into Alamomola. Like, they definitely should be an evolution line. The two of them together. I mean, I think the actual reason why is because of when Alamomola was introduced. The fact that it's a Gen 5 mon. When they created the Gen 5 decks, they were doing a whole new decks, like, from scratch, where they weren't using any of the previous generation Pokemon in the regional decks. So, therefore, having Alamomola evolve from Love Disc didn't work, because where are all the Love Disc? They wouldn't be there because they're not a Gen 5 Pokemon. But it just makes so much more sense for having them be an evolution line. They're both heart-shaped fish Pokemon. I don't think I'm going to be on any sort of chain when I get to the 30th encounter. To be honest, I don't think it really matters if I don't find the Corsola here, because I'm pretty sure they are, like, at Pacifilog. I think it's a lot easier to find them there or something, maybe? I think. Oh no, there's a trait. Never mind. You can't fish for them. Seems a bit odd. Same as... Huh. 5% is the best we're going to get with fishing. Yeah, strange. Because Pacifilog isn't Pacifilog meant to float on top of Corsola? So you'd think, like fishing, you'd be able to find them easily. But I guess not. Come on, give me something. Thank you. Okay, this is actually the 21st encounter, so 9 more after this. And if we haven't caught Corsola by then, we give up for now and come back later. Oh well, we'll do it when we go through Evergrande City, I guess. It'd be nice if we could actually, like, hook something on the end of my fishing rod. Thank you. Really? It's like, I get a bite. Then the next time I don't get 2 bites, then I get a bite. Yeah, so there's the 2 non-bites. So this one would be a bite. Dodger. I'm moving location. I'm gonna try and do it like into the corner. Oops. Where's a good corner to do it to? Top right here. It's a good corner. Into this corner here. Is that right? Have I done that right? No. There we go, right in the corner. Okay, 5 more. Still getting the nothing is biting after only having the rod in the water for like 2 seconds. Okay, one more. If this next one isn't Corsola, we move on. Can we just at least get something? Thank you. And it wasn't awesome. Okay, let's go do underwater stuff. Go find items and stuff under the water. Let's fight this trainer. It survived on like 1 HP. And another lotus. No surviving that one. Some nice protein. Oh, southeast. There's a lantern there. You have just a few more pokes, then you're done. Nice. That's good. You need a Spritzy evolution. Isn't that a trade evolution? An adamant orb. It is. Do you have a way of doing the trade evolutions? Okay, let's go grab these items from under here. We've just got 3 to go. The stone plate. You're going to see if you can do it with a friend. If not, do I have an extra satchel? I don't know. I haven't touched sword and shield in a while. Oh, no, I don't want to go. Leave me alone. West of the rock. Okay. I can have a look. Come on, where are you? West of the rock. I wish there was a way to indicate like where these items are. There it is. Okay. Draco plate. Actually, I want to give that to Flygon. Cool. Okay, and then the last item, southeast. So the other side. Oh, wow, that was the first clicker I did. Okay, no, Nova. I'm just quickly checking to see if I have a satchel, just in case you need me to do it. Okay. I have a whipped dream, but I don't have a satchel. I don't think. I'm just checking, just through the rest of my items. I've got a lot of items in this game. I don't have anything in this one. Let me check shield as well. Shield, I've done less stuff. Like, well, not less stuff. I've finished both of them. But sword was my main one, so I don't know whether I'll have as much item stuff in shield. But I'll check anyway. Okay, we got the pixie plate, so I'm gonna give this to Gardevoir. Cool. Okay. Now to head into the seafloor cavern. There's the submarine. No, I don't have any satchels. I'm afraid. Okay, the submarine. Submarine Explorer 1 is painted on the hull. It seems to be the submarine that Team Aqua stole from the shipyard in Slateport, just with some modifications. Okay. Oh, there's clearly no Pokemon out here for me, because... Oh wait, there's an item out here, though. I seem to remember an item being out here. Am I right? Or am I wrong? I'm sure there's an item out here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there isn't an item out here. There is. I thought there was. A heart scale. Okay. Before I head in, let me just do a double check on the available Pokemon inside as well. Entrances. No, nothing new in the entrance. Nope. Nope. No, so no new Pokemon in here. There aren't that many items either. We've already picked up the heart scale, so I don't need to write that down. Oh, I should probably throw up a repel again. So we don't need to catch any Pokemon in here. I don't need to break that one. What Pokemon even is that? Because it says here that I can only get Zubat and Golbat, but that didn't sound like either of them. Oh, apparently it is a Zubat or a Golbat. Oh, now it sounded like one. Didn't sound like it before. I don't really have anything good for you. I'm just gonna bulldoze, to be honest. Yeah, and I didn't make contact. Mighty Anna. Okay, we will switch to Blaziken. Haven't seen Blaziken today, so we can get it out here and use a Mega Blaziken. Just cause I can. I missed. That's always good. Well done, Blaziken. Good job. I think that's the first time we've missed Sky Uppercut though, so we're doing pretty well with Sky Uppercuts. Get dodged. That was a lot easier. Okay. Another Carnivore. Carvana. Carvana? How do you even pronounce that? Carvana? It just sounds weird in my head when I say it. Okay. Push this boulder. In here. Drop down, and then we've got a trainer. A muck. Okay. We can use bulldoze on this thing as well. So just do that. Oh, wow. Okay. That didn't do that much. Gunk shot. He just threw a bin at me. How dare you? Or she did, anyway. There's the escape rope. Okay. Let's push this boulder this way. So I'm trying to get to the northeast door. Is where I'm trying to get to. So the door up there. Let's go back. Push this across. Just for a little shortcut, and then we'll go up here. There's a TM in the middle there. Nice. Scold. Could be quite useful. Check to see if anyone can learn it. I don't think have I even got any water moves on my team at the moment? I don't think I do. No one can learn it anyway. That is fine. Okay. The guide tells me to push this boulder down in this hole. There's no point. Like, it's not really a shortcut. You're not dodging anything. See if that intimidate helped save you. I mean, you just survived anyway, but you survived better because of the intimidate. Level up for Glalie. And for Flygon. And Welma. Yeah, we'd like to switch. We'd like to switch to Flygon. Cool. Yeah, look. It says to push this boulder down to create a shortcut. I mean, I'll do it. But the only kind of shortcut it's giving me is to go around this boulder here, this little rock. It's very pointless. Okay, got a little boulder puzzle here. Ah. I might have messed up there. Actually, no, I haven't. It's all good. I don't need to technically do both sides, but I like to do both sides. think I have actually messed up. Well, I've definitely messed up now. Yeah, I can't get through now. It's fine. It's fine. I can just reset the puzzle. No big deal. I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? Whatever. I just want to push this into this hole. That's all I want to do. I don't care about the rest of it. Hey. Don't forget to pick up Earthquake. I wonder if anyone else on my team can learn Earthquake. Because obviously Flygon's already got it. Blaze can learn it, and Glalie can learn it. Okay, Glalie, you can have it for definite, because I can just replace Bulldoze. I'm not going to teach it to Blaziken. I like Blaziken's moveset at the moment. But I might as well upgrade on the Bulldoze. Cool. Okay. Oh, sorry, I was meant to read that. Ugh. You're looking pretty pathetic now, aren't you, the great Maxie? Ugh. Archie, you... I'm gonna heal before I go into this fight. Was that exactly 100? Well, that's impressive. It was exactly 100. Okay. Well, there's Kyogre in the background as well. You, child. Well, if it isn't my little adversary, I can't even find the words to praise you as you desire. Sometimes it's best to keep things simple. All I'll say is you met my expectations, scamp. And I'm not just talking about today, but everything you've done up till now. And that's why you'll get the honor of meeting my new partner before anyone else living in this world. The super ancient Pokemon, Kyogre! How about that? That beautiful form, so long resting at peace within the Azure Sea. I've been waiting so long for this day to come. We humans have disregarded Pokemon and nature both in our endless pursuit of our own desires and needs. And in the process, we've created this broken and disordered world. But this is the day that I finally obtained the power to return everything to how it once was, to return to our beginnings. Now that I can release the ancient power. The ancient power of Primal Kyogre! And now, you are the last token resistance that's trying to ruin my day. I'll use everything my team and I have to crush you once and for all. Oh, and Mega Evolution. Did you think that you and your Pokemon are the only ones who can use it? Let me show you now what I didn't get the chance to show you at Mount Chimney. This is the true power of my team. Grah! Okay, bring it on. Bring it on. Mighty Anna up first. Okay. Why are we in a vortex? What's going on here? Okay, Earthquake. Actually, I should have just Ice Fanged. Oh well, this works. Trying to slow me down. Think again. I'm nice and quick. Told you. Yeah, we will switch to Flygon for that. EQ. Should definitely one shot. I am, what, 10, 20 levels ahead of it, so yeah, easy. Next up, we've got Crobat. I could use Glalie for this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's use Glalie again. Excellent. I kind of want to use Mega versus Mega for this. I know it's not the most sensible thing to do, but I kind of want to do it just because. I like that they actually gave me the full animation again, even though I've already used it today. Go on then. Mega Revolve your Sharpedo. Don't miss. Thank you. I should take it out. Yeah. Like I figured. Like you figured? You really thought you weren't going to win? Okay. Oh, I look very angry right now. Perfect. You're just as great as any little hero trying to save the world ought to be. But it changes nothing. I can't give up now. I can't. I will use the power of this blue orb to awaken Kyogre at last. Then I'll return everything in this world to its original, pure state. Now, awaken, Kyogre! Return everything to the way it was. Archie? Shelly? That's enough. Can't you see that the world you dream of and the world that Kyogre will create are two completely different places? Shelly, I always believed that you at least would understand my dreams. But no, in the end, the only one I can depend on is you, Kyogre. Absorb all the power resting in this blue orb and reclaim yourself. Revert to your primal form. This is the time to take back the great evolution you lost in the ancient past. No. That... Oh, bye. Those two are just walking off. Okay. Here we go. Cutscene time. Uh-oh. They woke up. Oh. It's Mega Revolt. Primal Reverting, sorry, not Mega Revolving. Primal Reverting. Oh no, it's not. It's just shooting out to the surface. It's still regular Kyogre at the moment. Wow. Okay. At last. At last, I've finally done it. It hasn't even finished reversion. And it is... Wait, what? And it still has this much power? With this, I can return everything to its natural beginning. It's time at last. What have you done? Is that the crew outside? What is it? Oh? So the great deluge has begun. But of course it has. That is exactly what I have... What? What do you mean far more than we thought? It can't be. Then if it completes its primal reversion... never mind that. Just keep an eye on it. Archie, what's going on outside? All that matters is that I have used the blue orb to awaken Kyogre, and now I will return this world to its natural state. The state that is best for Pokemon. Archie, it appears you have made a grave error regarding Kyogre's power. What did you say? The beginning that primal Kyogre brings about, the way that it resets the world. It starts by driving every living thing on this planet to death first. This path leads only to an inescapable despair that cannot be withstood. Who's speaking this? Is this Maxie, I'm assuming? Despair that cannot be withstood. That is all you have brought us. This is what comes of the madness of thinking that you could ever control the super ancient Pokemon's power. I knew it. We just need to get out of here. Standing around complaining isn't going to solve anything. You too. Well, hurry up. Okay. It's raining. Oh, it's dark and gloomy. This is... How awful. I wanted to make a world where Pokemon could live on in peace. Where that Pokemon... Archie. This is the power of the super ancient Pokemon? Is this what Kyogre's power truly is? Is this how you return everything to its beginning? The balance in this world is faltering. At this rate, it may be lost forever. You. We will make our way to Sutopolis. Sutopolis. Is that how you say that? Sutopolis? Sutopolis, sorry. Sutopolis. There we go, got it. Eventually. I don't know why I forgot how to say that. It is almost likely that it is most likely that case... Wow, I can't read right now. It is most likely the case that Kyogre is also making its way to that city. In the deepest reaches of the Cave of Origin, which lies in the heart of Sutopolis City. That is where Kyogre will find the energy it needs to reclaim its primal form. I expect Kyogre will go to that place in search of even greater power. We must follow it to the Cave of Origin and do whatever it takes. There's nothing else we can do. Archie, you and your team of fools will accompany us. We have brought this calamity upon ourselves. It is only right that we take responsibility and clean up after our mistakes. Ugh. Let's go, Archie. Bye. As an adult, I first feel I must apologize for the way things have turned out. I am truly sorry, but I must ask for your assistance. Won't you help us avert this crisis? If we work together, I believe we'll be able to overcome this ultimate threat. I will expect your arrival in Sutopolis. Okay. Oh, hi, Stephen. Adam, I'm sorry I could not be here sooner. Terrible. So this is what was being depicted in that painting in Granite Cave. If this doesn't stop, all Hoenn, no, the entire world will drown. Nothing could live in such a world, neither humans nor Pokemon, apart from the water Pokemon, I guess. This huge rain cloud, it is spreading out of Sutopolis. Come on, Stephen, think. What are you going to do? No. There's no point in agonizing over the situation from here. I have to go to Sutopolis. There must be answers there. Adam, I will count on you to help with this crisis. But please, promise you won't do anything reckless. Well then, I'll go ahead to Sutopolis. Good luck to you. See ya. Give me one sec, guys. Okay. So, we need to get to Sutopolis town. City? Not town. No. So, in order to do that, we have to surf back this way. On to route something or other. 126. Okay, so we just open up these maps quickly so we can see everything that we want to do here. So again, there is above water and underwater stuff to do. So I'm going to do the above water stuff first, which is fight a few trainers and grab a couple, an item or two. I think it might be just one item, to be fair. We do have to go underwater to get to it though, so I will do that last. I'll fight these trainers first. Ludicolo. Obviously, water types have got a massive advantage over everyone right now. I think Ice Fang is neutral damage. Yeah. Somebody healed my Pokemon. Thank you, whoever did that. It's very kind of you. Oh no, they didn't. That was me healing my Pokemon. Glalie didn't take damage in the fight. I don't have my PP. Nice level up to level 59 now for Glalie. Blaziken's level 64. Cool. Okay. There's no new Pokemon around here, above or below water, so I'm going to keep the repels going and stuff like that. Vibrava. Okay, I've got a very good advantage over this one. It's a crit. A Rhydon? We'll use Cacnea for that. Cacnea's got this. Cool. There are actually a few trainers around here. Are you a trainer? Yeah, you are. You are a trainer. Crobat, again, good for Glalie. Getting some good fights here. Oh, it's faster and has acrobatics. I didn't do very much, to be fair. Oh, it lived on one. I'm just going to Shadow Ball to save PP. I do like the look of Shadow Ball. It's got a cool animation. I like it. I do like it. Nearly level 60 for Glalie here. A Wailmer. Okay, I'll Earthquake this thing. Good hit, nice, like it. What else has this person got? A Staryu? Water type. We use Cacturn for this. Cool. One more. What else have you got? What's your final Pokemon? A Golden. Okay, we can stay in. Cool. Everyone's leveling up. Okay. Gonna go over here quickly. Just gonna do a little bit of dive stuff. This isn't. I don't think this goes to the main area. I'm pretty sure this is its own separate area. Yeah. Just gonna come through here quickly. Just so that we can access an area down here. Not going to do anything here, just going to access it so it's on our map and stuff. It's just got a tree. It's a secret base, not one I'm planning on using. It could be my secret base, I guess. That would be pretty cool. If I want to actually do anything with secret bases, that would be a cool one to do my one in. And the secret inlet? Islet? Inlet? Is it an inlet? What's it called? Secret islet. Islet? Something like that. It's kind of like the secret meadow and the secret... Can't remember what the other one's called. However, it only has one hidden base, whereas the secret base, whereas the other ones have got 6 each. So the other two have got the Blissey bases in them. I've already put them in there as well, so they're ready for us whenever we want them. Gyarados. Okay. Weaken Ice Fang for some neutral damage, I guess. And it's lowered my attack stat. Nice, thanks. Thanks for that, Gyarados. And I missed. It used Rain Dance when it's already raining? Why? That actually might kill me, you know. Oh no, it's all good. Okay, Glalie, don't miss. Thank you. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, I just realized Glalie's not going to be at the front of the party anymore anyway. It's level 60. My bad. It's alright. It did it. It tried using Rain Dance again for some reason. It's very strange. I do win. You're right. This whole recently used list really does not work. You know the Glalie Glalie tight, sorry. Now I've got a fire type up front in heavy rain. It's a good combo. I like it. Fighting probably water types. Slash fairy type. So this is really not a good matchup for my Blaziken here. But you know, we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna Stone Age this thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. To be fair, Blaziken. Oh no, Blaziken's not nearly leveled up. Not too far away. Gardevoir leveled up though. Cool, okay, so that's all the above water stuff done. So we're going to dive underwater. Well, okay, it's not quite all the above water stuff. But we have to go underwater to get to the other bit. So I guess I'll do that first. Are there anything... Is there anything up here? I guess there isn't anything up here. other than wild Pokemon. Okay, just gonna go through this way quickly. So I think there's an item here, isn't there? Is there an item here? No, there isn't anything. Near a group of love discs in a dead end to the north, then west of the crater. So that is here. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, if there's nothing here, that seems very odd. It's like a definite place you'd hide something. The Mind Plate. Yeah, we'll use the repel just for going through the seaweed stuff. Okay, now we're going to head on up. Stuck on a rock. There's the heart scale. Should be an item around here somewhere as well. Again, not 100% certain exactly where, but somewhere around here. It says southeast of the northwest dive spot, which is this. There it is. Like I said before, I wish there was an indicator to where they are. Just like a slight like bubble, like animation, just bubbling, like to signify there's an item there. It'd be really useful. And I think it would look cool too. I don't know why I put my item finder on. I know the item's not hidden. The only item here is the green shard. Excuse me. Okay. Let's head back underwater. We've got 3 trainers and 6 items to find. Then we are heading into Sutopolis. We're now done above, like, we don't have anything above water now. Everything else is underwater. Oh, no, don't go back up. Let's fight this scuba diver. With a whale lord. Okay. Good luck, Blaziken. I believe in you. You got this. Right? Yeah? Yeah. Well done. Easy. Is it not in here? Spare spot in the seaweed patch northwest of the crater, west of scuba diver Tristan. Is that not this? Is that not this area here? Hey, how precise you have to be as well. Oh wait, I haven't finished up on the surface. My bad. I forgot there's this area over here. There's also an item here. There's a trainer to fight still on the surface. We go up here. Completely forgot about this person. You. Fight me. She wants to be a mermaid? Well, no, she just claims to be a mermaid. She doesn't want to be a mermaid. She is a mermaid, apparently. With a love disc. Alright, Blaziken, just sky pick up this too. Ah, get dodged. This thing's... Oh, it's probably got swift swim, hasn't it? Obviously it's raining, so it's making it quicker. So close to a level up. Tentacruel. Okay, we will use Gardevoir for this. Cool. Should be Blaziken level up, yep. Okay, time to switch the team around again. Oops. Clicking too much. Cool. Okay, let's get back under the water. Okay, next item. We got another trainer. With a Pelipper. Underwater Pelipper. I actually have a perfect move for this, because I have Charge Beam. 4 times effective. Cool. And a speed, not speed boost, special boost. I'm going to sneeze again, I think. Oh man, excuse me. Okay, switch to a Cacturn. We technically should be ahead of Gardevoir now, because he's closer to level 65 than Gardevoir is. So maybe need to switch them around. Switch the ordering up a little bit. We're almost getting close to level to evolving, and I don't want that to happen. So if it gets to the point of evolving, I'm gonna have to cancel the evolution. Luckily, we will be putting it away soon, but not quite yet. Okay, let me switch these two around because they should be the other way because of their levels being the opposite, like different now. Cacturn must have overtaken Gardevoir at some point. Well, I guess it just overtook it properly just now, but slightly overtook it earlier. Okay, so there should be an item in here. There we go, pearl. A pearl. Okay, and then we've got best spot of seaweed just west of the entrance. Okay. Wait, just west, that's this side. There we go, that's the Stardust. Okay, and then just east of the entrance. There it is. Cool, one more item and one more trainer. Southeast of the crater. Oh. Bare spot in the seaweed patch southeast of the crater. I guess that means here where these love discs are? Right? Yep. Okay, that's all the items, and we've got one trainer to go. It's just up here. Nice. Cool. Okay, now we can head into Sutopolis. Okay, I'm not going to worry about items and Pokemon at this point. No, I mean, well, there's nothing new anyway. There's only Magikarp and Gyarados there anyway. Actually, Gyarados might be new. I don't think I've got a Gyarados. I might grab Gyarados quickly. But I'm not going to worry about finding all the items because there's a lot of area here that I actually can't get to because a lot of places are closed. Now, let me just check. Do I have a Gyarados? Actually, I might have one. I don't have a Gyarados. Okay, they're only a 5%, so I might not get it, but we'll give it a go again with the Super Blue 30 encounters and just see if we can get it. If we don't, oh well, I'll come back to get a Gyarados at a later point. I'm going to go do it in here. I don't know whether I can fish in that spot, but I'll give it a go. That is not where I wanted that to go. I wanted to be forward a bit into that little hole there. Okay, I'm just going to swap over to my earbuds again for this. Alright. There we go. So, like I said before, Gyarados is a 5%, so 30 encounters. Everything else will be Magikarp. So this might be the point where we get another shiny Magikarp. We'll see. But yeah, the plan is I will get Kyogre today, and that'll probably be where we end it for now. Once we've obviously done this Gyarados stuff. And then that means I can sort out Glalie and... Wow, that didn't take long. Sort out Glalie and Kyogre's EVs and affection between streams. Okay, broke free. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Oh, no, not that. Should I pin missile? Pin missile's not going to do anything, is it? Okay, that didn't do very much at all. There's a crit in there. Okay, whatever happens now, I'm not hitting it again. Oh, come on, really? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, we keep going. Gotta find another Gyarados. Thanks, Cacturn. 2 crits in that set of 5. All I needed was that last one to either not hit or just be a regular hit, and it would have been in the red and perfect. Nope, I'm just looking for a Gyarados. But hi Triggery, how you doing? Good? Nice. Glad to hear it. I'm doing good, thanks. I already got a shiny Magikarp in this playthrough, so if we get another one, it'd be quite funny. But I am just looking for a regular Gyarados to add to my living dex. It is only in 5% here though. So. So I'm just doing 30 encounters. And if I don't get another one, seems I already got one but killed it. If I don't get another one in that time, I will just leave it for now. And go do the Kyogre stuff. What am I doing? Why am I trying to catch that? I'm getting ahead of myself. That's not a Gyarados. That's a Magikarp. What am I doing? Am I doing a wild living dex? Ish. I will be doing evolutions eventually, but if I can catch it in the wild, I'll try and catch it in the wild. I'm not, like, forcing myself to, which is why I'm only doing 30 encounters. The only real restriction on my living dex that I'm doing is that I have to be the OT of every Pokemon I can possibly be the OT of. Obviously, there are a few that I can't be the OT for, like the Mythicals. But anything that I can be the OT for, I want to be the OT for. That's the kind of only restriction. And in terms of like transferring Pokemon up from Gen 5, I'm only going to do that where absolutely necessary if I can't get the Pokemon in Gen 6. Which I don't know whether there is any of those instances. But I'll find out when I go through and check what I need to get at the end of the playthrough. I'll create another spreadsheet for what I haven't got during the playthroughs. You hope mine is better than yours? As in the luck? Are you not getting very lucky at the moment? Are you still having trouble with your hunts? Currently at 39,000 in Battle Revolution. Oh my god. That is a lot. You got some shinies during Safari Week though. My knee. Oh, that hurt. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I was on a good chain as well. I was on a chain of 18 there, without sticky hold. Or suction cups. You really want this phase to be over, though? Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully you can get it soon, because 39,000 is a ridiculous number. So hopefully it happens soon for you. This is your longest hunt in terms of Pokemon seen. Yeah. Is 39,000 the number of resets or the number of Pokemon seen? There's the Gyarados. Okay, let's not kill this one. Okay, critical capture. That's even better, because then it's probably going to catch. That's number of Pokemon. Okay. There's still a ridiculous number of Pokemon. Cool, we caught the Gyarados. We didn't take this one out this time. I'll take that off the living dex. That's my 291st Pokemon for the living dex. Okay, I'm just going to pop back to the Pokemon Center quickly and heal up, and then we'll head to the Cave of Origin. That is... Whatever. I was trying to talk to Nurse Joy and my repel wore out. Wore off. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to check. So we do need... We don't need to... Okay, so we don't need anything actually in the cave either. Adam! So you did come. I have been waiting for you. What terrible rain. It feels as though the entire world will be washed away. Ah, yes. You need to hear what my friend has to say. My name is Wallace. I'm this town's gym leader. I've also been entrusted with the protection of the Cave of Origin. This downpour is being caused by a power emanating from the Cave of Origin. That is the red orb. I see. Follow me. Oh, okay. This rain. People and Pokemon need water to live. So why does this rain fill us with so much dread? The rain clouds massing over Sutopolis keep building. Soon, they will extend over all of Hoenn. If that were to happen. If that were to happen. Good end to a sentence, that. Aha. There's the teams. Team Aqua and Team Magma. We have been expecting you. Archie, I'm going to hand over that thing we developed to this kid. Alright? Yes. The Aqua suit. Take it. Ooh, nice. This super high performance protective suit was made with the combined technology of the Devon Corporation and Team Aqua. We actually prepared it in anticipation of coming into contact with Kyogre. I'll just leave it with you. But even if you were to put that thing on, do you really think you'll be able to make it all the way down to where Kyogre waits? The energy overflowing from this shrine is certainly much more powerful than we had anticipated. Its influence is making the current grow stronger. There is nothing to fear. The red orb he bears. Its ancient powers will protect both the boy and his Pokemon. So that's it. Now that you mention it, I do remember the elderly couple at Mount Pyre saying such. The blue orb is capable of releasing Kyogre's full power, of reverting it to its primal form, while the red orb has the power to quell that flood of power. Yes, the energy flowing from the Cave of Origin just now. It is the very energy that gives Kyogre its power. With the red orb, which contains the power to suppress that, it should be possible to calm the force of this great flood. Of course, the red orb's power alone will not lead you to where Kyogre waits. You will not reach Hoenn's core that way. Use the suit that you were just given. With that, it will finally become possible to stand up against the forces of nature. Adam, to think that you had the red orb. You'll be okay. You and your Pokemon can handle it, whatever happens. I believe that. No man or woman from Sutopolis is permitted to enter the Cave of Origin, but you must go. Together with your red orb, you must go regardless of what awaits you inside that cave. We will also work to mobilize our team members and offer help to the people and Pokemon who are suffering the most due to this disaster. Now is the time when we all must simply do the best that we can within our own chosen roles. And you, child. No, you are not acting as a mere child today. Trainer, I am sorry to say that we have put the greatest burden on your shoulders alone. But I trust you to take care of this. Sorry. Yeah, you better be. I'm begging. So, save us, the world, and Kyogre. Will do. Will do. Now, can I get... Oh, hi, May. Adam, I heard that on the news that things were going haywire around Sutopolis. Then I saw you on BuzzNav, Adam. I couldn't just sit there and do nothing when I knew you were here in the thick of it, so I came flying. What? Isn't that Team Aqua and Team Magma? Okay, can I just say that I am, like, shocked and confused on so many levels right now. This is probably something way bigger than I can even imagine, isn't it? So I'm not even going to ask right now. I'm going to try and find what I can do to help, and then I'm going to do my best with that. I'm going to keep on hoping and believing that you'll be okay out there, Adam, because you're the best friend I have. Okay. In I go. To the Cave of Origin. Okay, we have still got the repeller on, so that's fine. We can just run on through. And find the X attack. There's no Pokemon for us to catch in here, which is why I'm just still using the Super Repel. Well, other than, obviously, Kyogre. It's making noise. It's getting foggy. Oh, it's not going. Oh no, it is still foggy. I don't know where, like, the best place to save before I fight him is. So I'm just gonna save a little bit frequently right now. Ah, I'm suited up! Ooh, I got the red orb around me. Hi, Kyogre. You're flying now. Okay. You can hear a voice from within the aqua suit. Hey, you read me, little scamp? Aye, it's me, Archie. There's a device built into that suit that lets me talk to you. We're getting readings up here that look as though Kyogre's appeared. I guess you're staring right at it, if I'm not mistaken. Don't be afraid, scamp. You lead right into that beastie's back. Wait, leap. Sorry, not lead. Then, take you to... Psst. Oh, uh-oh. He cut out. The sound cut out. Run and jump. I'm running on Kyogre. It's cool. To be fair, you do this if you have Kyogre with surf/dive, you actually do ride on it under the water, which is cool. However, it is big, so it actually gets stuck in certain places. So I know that's why I normally ride on Whalmer, because it's cool that you can ride on the Whalmer, but also you can fit into all the areas. Sharpedo's cool as well because it's quick, but you can't fish on the back of a Sharpedo, so it's a little bit annoying. Have I desuited? No, I'm still in the suit, okay. Oh no, I desuited. Why? Why would I do that? Okay, I'm going to save again, so we don't have to do all that again. No, save just in front of it as well. How close do I... Okay. Cutscene. It's primal reverting. That's cool. I like it. Is he see-through? Is that what it is? Weird. Okay. Now it's flying. It's flying in the air now. Okay. I'm gonna throw a quick ball just because might as well. You never know. Could easily catch it. Nope, didn't even shake. Okay. Is he going to use Ice Beam? Origin Pulse, okay. I mean, it's got a cool animation. It nearly, like, it did a lot of damage to me. Dark Pulse? That's annoying. Gonna heal itself. Oh, that did less than I thought it was going to do. Also, this thing is faster than me, so... Why'd it go for an aquaring again? Okay. I can't hit it with that again. It's in the red. Might as well just throw a Pokeball at it now. I actually have a one netball. I'll use a netball. It'd be cool if I caught it in a netball. Oh, nope. I have some dive balls as well. We can try dive balls. And there goes Cacturne. I think it just said it got a crit. I don't think it needed that. Did it say? Yeah, it did get a crit. Use the next Pokemon. I'll use Gardevoir. Why not? I don't think I can really attack it again at the moment, though. Not until it's got some health back again. Because all my moves are very powerful. Where are my dive balls? The ones I accidentally bought when I was trying to buy some dusk balls. Oh, if you paralyze me, that would be excellent. Come on, paralyze me. Do it. I dare you. Oh. Because I have synchronized, it would have paralyzed it as well. Which has been really useful. Oh, I thought I caught it then. I thought I got it in the dive ball. That would have been cool. Come on. Don't kill, but paralyze. Don't kill, but paralyze. Don't kill, but paralyze. Come on, paralyze me. I don't think you paralyze me. Well, if it does it again, it's going to take me out, so it's not going to paralyze me on the last one. I like the rainbow that we got behind us. Behind the fight. It's cool. Sorry, Gardevoir. Okay. Flygon? Can I attack it again yet? Got something like... Crunch, maybe? Non-stab crunch? Nope. Nope. Can't do that. That's a takeout. Oh, I have to watch it do its primal stuff again as well. You can't save after that. That's annoying. I wish you could skip through it. That'd be nice. But no, we have to sit through and watch this. It takes so long as well. Why can't you just do it quickly? Two shakes. Why didn't you use that last time? Surely that's just gonna kill me. No? Okay. Oh. Okay then. We didn't even get to weaken it at all this time. Okay, we'll use Gardevoir and we can charge beam. See how much charge beam does. It's super effective, but it's not stab, and it's also fairly weak. Okay, okay. Body slam. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Hopefully this paralyzes it. Paralyze me. I don't think I can actually do that again. I don't think I can charge beam again. Because of the... I don't want to risk it because I don't want to go through all that stuff again. And I'm not Master Balling it. I refuse to Master Ball a Pokemon that can be easily caught in a regular ball. I'm just hoping for a Body Slam Paralyze. That's what I'm hoping for now. Aqua Ring? Okay, if it heals a little bit more... How much does that heal it? Okay, one more, maybe one more of those and I can use Charge Beam again. As long as it doesn't kill me before then. Thought I got it then. Thought I got it. Okay, it missed. Or do I just wait for it to be... I'll wait like a couple more turns, just to be safe. I don't want to kill it, that's the problem. I don't want to take it out. Didn't even shake that time. Why can't you Body Slam and try and paralyze me? Okay, I think we should be fine to Charge Beam again. Did we not even crit? What? Why did it do so much more? Why did it do so much more? Like, I got one... Wait, it only boosts it by one stage, right? It's not 2 stages. Why did it do loads more? That doesn't... What? Unless it was a low roll the first time and then high roll? That seemed like way too much damage for one special attack increase. Also really annoying. So we have to go through all this again. Okay. No, not that. I mean, it fits it quite nicely, but no. I want a quick ball. Okay, it's going for the healing again. I mean, I'll take that. That's near perfection. What I might quickly... Let me just quickly do something. Just want to check something. So... I just... Why didn't I think of this before? Put a catch O-Power on. Catching O-Power on. Just need to get onto my other game to do it. Yeah, dive balls are not the way to go, apparently. What? Really? Even a dusk ball? Oh wait, no. There we go. Okay. Okay. I think I've got the powers in this game. Hopefully I do. Otherwise I'll have to load into a different game. No, not that. No. No, what am I doing? Clicking all the wrong buttons. Capture. Give. For myself. Just wait for the notification. Have I received it? I'm assuming I've received it. Okay, we'll use the one netball. Okay, that really didn't work. Okay, let's use dusk balls now. Apparently, is the ball to use. dive balls are only good for when fighting on or in water. We're not. I don't think. I don't think this counts as in water. I'm technically on a cave floor. There we go. Finally. We caught the Kyogre. And none of my Pokemon died in that one. Cool. And that is the 6th member of our team when we go get it out of the PC. Okay. Let's just finish up here. Get back to the Pokemon Center and then we will end for today. Oh my, that is very odd looking. Beautiful. There's a Mega Stone. He is huge. Adam, it's really over, isn't it? Adam, we owe you great thanks. Look above you. The sky over Sutopolis, why do I always struggle with that, has returned to normal. Sort of, I mean there's green things falling, but yeah. The power which had been pooling within the Cave of Origin is now flowing back out into the world. It's so warm. Just now my heart felt like it was about to be crushed by uncertainty and terror, but now it feels like it's been softly set at ease. The land, or the sea, humans, or Pokemon, when we sought to bring happiness to only one, we nearly destroyed both. Now that the world's balance is restored to its natural state, perhaps this is the time we must reconsider our ideals. Do you not agree, Archie? Yeah, you're right. Maxie, what you're saying is only natural. I know that, but still, I can't just change. The world I believed in, the world I believed to be ideal, the kind of world that I dreamed of making, where I could live alongside my beloved Pokemon, that hasn't changed. I know I've got nothing to stand on after causing this much hurt, but... Oh. That's right. You caused a big fuss there when you almost brought about the downfall of the world, you big dolt. No matter how much you beg, no one can forgive that. But do you really need their forgiveness though? Even if you are a big dolt who no one in the world will ever forgive. I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you forever. Aw, so please, stop going out on your own and acting crazy. You're our Team Aqua's leader, and we're your friends after all. Shelly, sorry and thanks. We adults have a duty to pass this world along to the next generation. A world worth passing along. What is it we truly need to do to create such a world? take each other's hand in friendship, or fight for the right of supremacy? I think it's time we consider this again with our team members and break down the wall between us. Alright, you little scamp. You managed to use that red orb. So now let's see you try this on for size. If you give it to Kyogre, you should be able to control its primal reversion. Thanks. Farewell. See ya. Sorry, there's a lot of text here. Nearly done. Team Agma and Team Aqua are made up of people with completely opposing ideals and goals. Perhaps even they can learn to meet halfway, one small concession at a time. I know it's too much to expect that everything will change at once, but I hope this crisis might at least help them take that first vital step forward. I imagine that many changes are happening now all across Hoenn. I hope you will be able to travel this world and see its richness with your own eyes, and revel in its newness in your own heart. But for the present, you may first wish to challenge the city's Pokemon Gym. There, you'll find the very same Wallace who helped us so much waiting for you. He's strong, but the way you are now, you should be capable of battling him on an equal footing. And when you travel the world, you should try to use this. This flute is one of my favourite items. The Eon Flute I can now soar. This Eon Flute is proof of the bond between you and your Latias. No matter how far you may be from one another, play that flute and Latias will surely fly straight to you. Then it can take to the sky, soaring above the land with you astride its back. Yes, just like when we first encountered Latios and Latias at Southern Island. People, Pokemon, nature itself, our survival in this world depends on all of us living together in harmony. I feel I have just begun to understand that, and I'm wondering how the world will continue to change from this point on. It fills me with an inexplicable excitement. Adam, as you and your Pokemon live and grow in this changed world, I wonder what effect it will have on you. What will you think about? What ideals will you believe in? If we do get that the chance to meet again, I hope you will be able to show me and my team the answers you found. Until then, goodbye. Phew. And it's finally just the two of us again. So I've got to say, thanks for everything you've done for our region, Adam. You know, I thought we were supposed to have set out from Little Root together, but you, Adam, it seems like you just keep getting further and further ahead of me. I even started to feel like you'd gone somewhere that I can't even reach. I'm sorry. It's pretty lonely, you know. Not... What would you think if I really said something like that? Anyway, you did something really amazing today, so try to take it easy for a while. See you later. Okay. Cool. There we go. My capture power ran out. And so did my repel. This is an interesting area because if you look down there, just below the tree, there's a special flower, which is the same flower that AZ's Floette is holding. And everyone speculated that that would be there for some reason, but it's not. There's no reason for it. It's just there. Okay, I'm gonna do some soaring quickly. Let me just unregister this so I can have my Eon Flute at the bottom. I'm going to use this to get back to the Pokemon Center. It's a weird way of doing it, but I'm doing it anyway. Because we can. Okay. So we can now add Kyogre to the team, which does mean I'm going to have to start putting HMs on my Pokemon again. I will only put them onto my Pokemon, my team, when I need to use them. I'm not going to put them on until then. But yeah, there we go. The 6th member of our team is now here. Kyogre. There it is. Okay. But that is where we are going to end it for today. So I'll be back tomorrow at 8 PM UK time to continue this. We're going to head into the... Well, actually, we're not going to head into the gym first. There's a little bit of just a couple of things to do first. Then we will head into the gym. It's only like a short little thing. It won't take very long. But we will be heading into the gym tomorrow. And we will get our 8th gym badge. Then I think we actually do a lot of extra stuff. Then we'll go into the Pokemon League after that. There's like some areas that we haven't been to yet. So we'll do that. Then go to the Pokemon League. But yeah, it's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. Thank you all for being here. And I shall see you all in another stream. So thank you again. And goodbye.